Seaford against Milo live on Seaford Town FC TV. The team sheets now should be displayed on the screen. Massive game for both sides. So the team news, Seaford, they'll be lining up with 4-2-3-1 in goal. Jack Webb, Sean Skipper, Dan Pollard, Matt Ford, George O'Delady, Matt Holland, Alex Saunders, the skipper for Seaford today, Ben Dartnell, Reset Woods, Billy Powell and the Danger Man. Lots of pace, so I've been told. Callum Edwards. On the bench for Seaford today, Connor Gardner-Lowe, Chris Haskell, Chris Grant, Jacob Ashwood and Jamie Bucket. For the visitors, Milo, the team from just outside of Brighton, not too far of a journey for them, just down the A27. They'll be lining up 4-3-3 and the manager, Tommy Kerwin, has selected this side. In goal, number 1, Aaron Stenning, 2, Lee Early, 3, Craig Stevens, 4, Jack Whitmore, 5, Michael Gould, 6, Ben Whitmore, brother of course of Jack, 7, Jack Stenning, 8, Anisu Simiai, 9, Zach Kieran, 10, Jack Marriott, and 11, Matt Thompson. On the bench for the Oak this afternoon, it's Harry Fennell, 12, Owen Brennan is 14, 15, Chris Whittington, 16, Finley McLean, and 17, Carl Gillingham. It's Lee Roberts, commentator, alongside Dunstan Harris for today's game on Seaford Town FC TV, of course powered by your instant replay. Dunstan, welcome to STFC TV. Honoured to be here, isn't it? Football, my friend, is back.
Fantastic. Yes, as you said, shame about the weather, but that doesn't matter now. Just looking forward to seeing a fantastic game of football between two teams that, by the looks of their warm-up, they're both hungry, ready to go. Let's get on to the action.
Joys of non-league football and obviously the COVID regulations is both teams are having to get changed in slightly different locations. Just over to the right of our commentary position, we're in the main stand here. Just over to the right is the clubhouse. That's Seaford's town changing room. But Milo, they were getting changed behind us. We were sat in the middle of their team talk. You wouldn't get that in the Premier League. But this is the joys of non-league football, and this is why we love the game that we're privileged to watch today, Dunstan.
I completely agree. Yes, as you said, we've got a few. We knew the formation before. I think some of the players did. Good to get a lot of the information. We know how they're going to play, so let's see how they take that from the manager's team talk, which is very enthusiastic. He's excited to be back. Let's go and see how the team perform.
Big game for the referees as well. The 3 officials, a warm welcome to them. So as you said, it's Lee Roberts, Dunstan Harris live, Seaford Town FC. You imagine, Dunstan, that the weather may play a part here because it was raining earlier and that would have made the pitch a little bit slippery.
Agreed. So it's that first touch is going to be absolutely crucial today. It looks like the team are now getting ready to start for Her Royal Highness Duke of Edinburgh. So look.
There is going to be a 1-minute silence in honour of Prince Philip, who passed away yesterday. Brilliantly observed there. Rest in peace, Your Royal Highness. So we've got the teams, Seaford in red, Milo in green, and Milo just going off to do their little warm-ups. What do you imagine has been said by the Milo manager today, Tommy Kerwin?
I think it's enjoy the game first and foremost. The first game back, let's make sure everyone enjoys it. Second of all, get some nice challenges in at the start. Show the team, or get your authority out there. Just enjoy the game, nice and controlled from the back. Play through the stages. I think that's very important. From defence to midfield, then to attack. Good balls into the box. Take your chances. Be clinical, and that's that.
Of course, these teams know each other well, both of them in the same division last season, of course, before it was curtailed. And this is an opportunity for the teams, the players, to really give their respective managers a headache. You may argue this is a competition. There isn't too much at stake. We are technically towards the end of the season, pre-season. But this is live. This is going out live around the world. Who knows?
Who knows who could be watching? They could be scouted, move up the leagues into a bigger and bigger club. Exactly. Not just for the players on the pitch, but I think also the substitutes, when they come on, they might only have 15, 20, 25 minutes to show the manager why they should be starting. So I think it's a big game for starters and substitutes.
About to get off and underway live here on Seaford Town FC TV in association with your instant replay. Football is back. We're live and underway here. The teams kicking off with Seaford Town in the red shirts, red shorts, red socks. They're left to right, of course. Milo in the green. As we can see, the ball in the middle played out towards Callum Edwards, already looking to get on the ball on this left wing. Little pass in towards Pout, and it's cut out by the visitors' defence. It's now standing on the ball for the green side. Milo, a little bit of space here. That's a tackle. Is that a foul? Could have maybe played the advantage there, the referee, but Marriott barreling through there. Run was cut short, and it's Whitmore now stood over the ball. Maybe the referee could have played an advantage, but he wasn't going to know, was he? The ball was going to break there.
He wasn't going to know, and I think Milo could actually be quite happy. First few minutes, get under the ball, get a good delivery into the box, hopefully get that early goal.
Big guys going forward. Whitmore from the back, along with Gould. We can see Whitmore, Jack Whitmore that is, getting his instructions. Referee blowing his whistle there. It's loaded in the box, back post opportunity, and it's just past the post. Actually took a deflection on the way through. It's going to be a corner to the visitors. That was done well there, Whitmore, to load it in the box. And not the tallest side, Milo, but they did certainly cause Seaford some problems there, Dustin.
Yes, exactly that. It's a good bit of pressure early on. I think this is exactly what the Milo manager will have wanted and asked of his team. Let's hope we get another good delivery here, and again, it's another chance.
Played 2.5 minutes of his game, and it's the visitors that started brightly. The free kick there loaded in. It's now going to be an opportunity from this right-hand side as we look at it. Green-shirted Milo team have the ball here. We can see Jack Marriott in the middle now making the runs along with Whitmore. It's floated in, it's cut out there. Looked like Edwards actually got the clearance up towards now Reece Edwards, dropping deep. It's giving it away in towards Stevens. Now midfield on that left wing. Milo pinging the ball about. Marriott into Samasi. Samasi there playing it about. Milo just content, keeping the ball. Pops out outside the centre circle, in towards Michael Gould. Gould will look up, plays it wide, early ball into Lee Early, down into Samasi there, now on the ball for Milo. Again, manager showing his appreciation as Ben Whitmore lets the ball run with this massive slope from left to right. It's now over the left-hand side. Opportunity, it's going to be a free kick again, and Seaford have got to be careful here. It's a couple of free kicks early doors and be open in 3 minutes. We don't want to be drawing the eye with the referee this early on, Dustin.
No, exactly that. They've had a free kick now on the left and the right, so it's good to see delivery into the box from both angles. Let's see if Milo can do a bit better this time. Early goal. They've had a good sustained bit of pressure here, knocking it around in the midfield well.
Well, here we go. Free kick floated in towards the back post. It's a header away again. The defending there, and I've got to say, at the moment, Seaford a little bit disorganised at the back, don't really need to see each other. And if you guessed who would have played on Thursday night, I would have said Milo, although it was Seaford that played against Hailsham, of course.
Yeah, I completely agree. Seaford looking a little bit rusty here. Milo has started well. They've had a strong team talk, as we said, from the manager, and it looks like they've really taken that out onto the pitch.
Going to be a runner here, is it? Lee Early actually making the run. It's going to be floated in. Keeper thinks about coming and doesn't. And again, another corner. And Jack Webb it was. And at the moment, Milo well on top here against Seaford. And at the moment, it is all one-way traffic. And that was not brilliant communication there. Jack Webb, should he stay, should he go? Didn't really know what to do, and again, building the pressure, Milo, and it is one-way traffic here early doors.
It's completely one-way traffic. I think the possession counter would be in the high 90s for Milo at the moment. Will just be interesting to see how Seaford defend this corner, as they've left 3-on-3 up at the halfway line, so there is the possibility of a fast break here. So we'll just have to see. Corners swung in now.
It's in towards the post, cleared away, and Samasi got to get it back in. Edge of the penalty area, plays it out wide, onside. It's an opportunity, again floated, climbing all over. That's got to be a free kick there. Whitmore was climbing, and again, the referee, he didn't know where that ball was going to go. Could have played the advantage. I'm a referee myself. I'll stick up for the guys in black. There's no way he was going to know where that was going to go.
No way there. So early free kick taken there by the Seaford FC goalkeeper. Travelling into midfield here. Let's see if we can get a bit on the ball there.
Yeah, played out on the right-hand side, looking for the run there of Pout. And ball, indeed, back into the goalkeeper, Aaron Stenning for Milo. Releases it quickly, 6 gone. Live on SCFL TV in association with your instant replay. It's Lee Roberts, Dunstan Harris, still goalless. 5 played as the ball out towards early into the middle now with Gould. Again, Milo controlling possession, about 85-90% of the possession. And got to say that Seaford not really putting too much pressure on them. There's only one player really that is making the move, as you can see. It is Milo going to play a long ball forward, cleared away there by Pollard, up towards the front man, little nudge in the back. I think that goes down as soft, I will say. Pout may have already been going down there as the ball came into him, but well entitled with a little nudge in the back, and the referee's always going to give that early doors.
Yep, always there. So Seaford now getting the chance to swing one in. We've had a lot of defending to do, so it's a chance to...
Free kick quickly taken, Milo switched off, Skipper in towards Edwards, cleared away into the penalty area. Milo completely switched off, but the counter-attack is on. It's Kieran now. Will he keep it in? Yes, he will. Expertly done by the Milo, number 9. Kieran, 7 gone. Kieran shows his pace, crosses low, and it's been cut out. And now it's starting to go a bit end-to-end, and the game's starting to open up. It's Callum Edwards passes infield. Again, Milo winning the ball back. Did well there, the midfielder. Lee Early on the ball. 5-yard pass in towards Whitmore. Crosses right to left. 50, 60-yard pass. Great ball. 7.5 gone. 0-0, but Milo having the better of the early chances on the south coast here. Little Bing, that's a great flick. Marriott passes wide, and that's a poor pass. Cut out, but the tempo low from Seaford. Although we can see Edwards passing right to left. Poor pass that time. Got to say, Milo has certainly got the quicker of the tempo early doors. Still goalless. Seaford do have the opportunity to get forward, but the tempo not quite as high as it is from the visitors. Yeah,
Milo definitely started a lot higher. The transitions there just not quite clicking for Seaford. You can tell they've had a little bit of time out of the game, slightly rusty. Let's see if that changes as the game develops.
Cut out by Gould, up rather than out. Could have been anyone's ball. Flicked into the midfield battle. Appeals for offside or something, but not given. It's now with Pout. Pout just twisting, turning, doing well. Having his shirt pulled, but we're going to play on. Crossed in towards Edwards. And cleared there off the line almost by Lee Early. And now it is starting to come end to end, and Seaford, Lee Early at the moment looking pretty decent at the back for Milo. Cleared off the line there, could have been a tap in there. Edwards looking dangerous. Going to be an opportunity here for Seaford. 9 minutes gone, corner. Players, Seaford, tall side, not the best corner. Pretty wasteful. Got to be got there by the Milo player. Did well, Stenning. It's been cleared in towards Skipper. Gets it wide, centre, Pout. This is good play. Pout's looking good. Passes in, poor pass, and Samasi will have the opportunity to clear. Passes wide, and it's now with Milo. 9.5 gone. 0-0 the score. With Lee Roberts, Dunstan Harris talking you through this game. Still goalless, as we said, with the ball. Whitmore just content. Again, tempo's low from the hosts, and Milo with the time just to bring it out. Pass wide, and it's now with Milo. Ball kept in, comes off of the defender there, Holland, and it is going to be a throw-in to Milo. Immediately on the halfway line was thrown in. And that's Lee Early, seen a lot of the ball. A high, heavy pass, kneed on there by Ben Whitmore. Into the centre of defence it goes. 10.5 gone. Samasi gives the ball away, and got to say, I don't agree that was a free kick for me. What was your views on it, Dustin?
No, that was quite soft. Quite soft, I think. They've taken the play quite quickly.
Yeah, good play there by Milo. Played wide. It's Whitmore again in towards Early. Now with Michael Gould just content, just playing the ball across the box. And I've got to be careful because if the tempo's high from Seaford, it could catch them out. Ball cut out there again by Saunders, and it's going to be a throw in here to Milo. Nearly 11 minutes gone. Seaford not really testing the goalkeeper. Neither keeper, that's Jack Webb for Seaford or Adam Stenning for Milo's been tested. Ball into Samasi. Again caught. Referee playing on the halfway line, you can see. As the ball comes back into the centre of defence with Gould. Gould into Early on this right wing. The number 2 for Seaford. Almost got caught. Feeds it off into Stenning, and again Milo transitioning well. Early. Ball forward. Ball early by Early. Too early into Webb. And Webb did well to have the ball stuck to his gloves. Milo, the tempo's high, and as I said earlier, you wonder how they can sustain this as the keeper slips. As in towards Kieran. Zach Kieran caught. I've got to say it's a high challenge. Maybe later in the game that's a mandatory yellow. Early in this game, it's not going to be. It should just be a warning. Wasn't the best tackle, but early doors in this first game back, you're not really going to get that. Not the best tackle, and quite rightly, referee's going to have a word. Yeah, bit rusty there, bit of a late one. I think that might be a quick word from the referee. One more of those. I think it was just a seeing two. That'll definitely be a yellow. So, which is going to be interesting because they seem to have a bit of pace up top. Yeah, it's interesting, as I say, the tempo for Milo has really caught me out because it is Milo exerting the pressure going forward. Seaford being quite methodical, picking the passes, relying on the pace of Callum Edwards. At the moment, it is with Jack Whitmore. Quick free kick taken into Michael Gould. Gould forward in towards Thompson, in towards the front man there, and the keeper's just going to leave it. That was a good play, actually. Jack Marriott just slipping the ball through the middle, and that's what Milo can do, the little runs off the ball. Yeah, exactly that. I think they're looking very assured. A lot of this play coming down this right-hand side. Jack Stenning's been particularly impressive so far. Let's see, big goal kick here, hopefully, from Jack Webb, get them up the pitch. Normally I do radio, so I will apologise for any language that you can hear coming from the players. Appeals for a free kick, appeals for the push, as you can hear from the subs just behind us. Early shifts the ball off all the way back in towards Aaron Stenning. 13.5 gone, it's still goalless. Early seeing a lot of the ball. It's off the ball at the moment, and Gould on it, taking up almost a right back position. Now the tempo's high from the host, Seaford. That's what we like to see. It's back with the goalkeeper. Given away, is it? Yes, it is. And that's what can happen, although it's Edwards. Poor touch. The keeper there got away with one, but Edwards quick, but not quite on it. And it's now at the back with Milo. 13 gone, still goalless. It's Mario on the ball, and again, Seaford. That's what happens when the tempo's high. So played wide, and that's it. Seaford forcing the mistakes. It's taken them 30 minutes to click on. Pressure equals mistakes, Dustin. We're seeing it now from the hosts.
Yeah, this is it, exactly that. They've taken quite a while to get into it, but it seems like they've got their heads in the game a bit now. Good bit of sustained pressure, a couple of forced mistakes.
Left him completely unmarked on the edge of the penalty area there. Reece Edwards twisting, turning, and that's great shielding there. Good defending by Jack Whitmore. Cleared away in the middle, and appeals for a free kick. Seaford being urged to get the ball down quickly. George O'Lady with his opportunity to stretch his legs. About a 30-yard run gives the ball away, but ball bounced kindly for the visitors. From just outside Brighton. Not quite sure if this counts as a local derby, but with the South Downs, as you can see, in front of us stretching out, and a fantastic view that we've got here at the Crouch, a brilliantly named ground. It's still goalless, but Seaford starting to get back in the game, and that's going to be a free kick. That one I do agree with. Seaford do look a good side as the Seaford player goes down. Maybe looking for a bit of water. I know, looking to change his boots. Bright blue. Interesting choice.
Yeah, nice little bit of contrast there. You definitely won't be able to miss him on the TV.
No, that's one for the TV. That's look, Mum, I'm on TV. I love his boots. Love the boots. It is going to be a free kick, and Lee Early getting the eye with the referee there. To be honest, I didn't think there was much in it, but the referee trying to almost get his grip on the game early doors, not let the game get away from him. Only been really one bad challenge so far, but still goalless, and it can be either way.
Still goalless, but the referee has had quite a lot to do. He's made quite a few decisions now.
It's going to be a free kick loaded into the box. High, keeper's not sure where that's going, and could have gone anywhere. Almost ran into a Seaford player, but the keeper did well up towards the Milo player. Seaford coming down to 10 men. That's a great tackle, and it's set Edwards away. Edwards, Seaford still down to 10 men. Edwards, great play. Referee's playing the advantage. Great play here. Edwards was told he was a danger man. Ball comes in, and Edwards there. He is looking absolutely fantastic, isn't he, down this wing?
Yeah, but I mean, he had 4 or 5 players with him there. Oh, there seems to be
here we go.
Not one, not 2.
There's a dog on the pitch. They think it's all over. Oh, my word. Dogs on the pitch. And I will say, if you're wondering why there are people dotted around the pitch, this is actually a council property. So, it's a public park. So, on a technicality, you can watch the game as long as you're walking the dogs. Exactly. Just don't let them on the pitch.
Yeah, keep them on a lead.
Oh, you wonder who is going to get the lead? Pardon the pun. Samasi back towards the centre of defence. Ball forward, headed away. 17 gone. So chested down, and going to be a free kick, is it? No. It's gathered well there by Samasi. Milo again. Building methodically from the back in towards the goalkeeper, Stenning. Seen a little bit of the ball in the past few moments. It's edge of the penalty area now as the ball comes wide in towards Gould. A little bit of space this time for Stenning, is it? No. Passed infield instead. And again, Milo just trying to pull Seaford from their 4-2-3-1 formation. Chipped forward, not the best ball, but not the best clearance either. Inside the centre circle, there's space. Is he onside, Stenning? Yes, he is, but he's not going to get there. Webb is, and again, that's a good play from Milo, transitioning really, really quickly, Dustin.
Yeah, transitioning well there. Skipped off the pitch, otherwise he could have been in. That could have been an early chance there for Milo. Looking very assured in possession, I think.
Yeah, Milo enjoying the majority of the possession, but neither side troubling the goalkeeper so far. It is going to be not the best clearance. He's got to be off. He's got to be off. Well, we don't need VAR for that. Kieran was a good 5 yards offside, and the assistant referee didn't put his flag up.
I think that's one of the new rules of VAR now, isn't it? I know we don't have VAR in action today, but they've been advised to not flag offside unless you intentionally go for the ball. And I think the Milo player there did well to leave that, continue with the game.
He was a good 5 or 6 yards offside, but the assistant was up with play, and it is Seaford trying to put the pressure on. Samasi gets back out in towards Michael Gordon. Again, Edwards, brilliant play. Edwards, for me, is controlling it for Seaford. When he's on the ball, when he's off the ball, he is looking the danger man for the hosts.
He's definitely the danger man for Seaford so far. He's seen a lot of the ball, a few good runs. He's looking dangerous in attack, but also he's not afraid to do the hard graft, getting back, and he's closing down nice and quick.
And he's danger from the corners as well. He's a big tall lad, is Callum Edwards. As you can see, live here, it's Lee Roberts Dunstan Harris, your commentary team, live on your instant replay for Seaford Town FC TV. 19.5 gone of this game, still goalless, but Milo enjoying about 60, maybe 65% of the possession, but no real chances for either side as the ball comes wide again. All coming down this right hand side, and again it's Edwards closing it down, a little smile on his face. And if you are scouting him, definitely one to watch. He was picked out beforehand, and at the moment enjoying a good game. Great pass there, Milo back to front. It's now in the middle, just outside centre circle. Ball pops up. Zach Kieran, great challenge there. It's Dart now, and has he set Seaford away? No. Being built from the back. Comes into the centre of defence. It's now with Alex Saunders. Saunders bypasses in towards Pollard, and Edwards coming from an offside position, surely, as he came from behind the defender. All started there, though, with the challenge from Pollard at the back.
Yeah, it all started there with the captain breaking up initially in midfield. But again, back into Milo. They're looking nice and comfortable, getting into their formation, playing it out from the back. They look quite comfortable in possession. Lots of runs from deep.
Milo content just to play it forward again inside the centre circle. Heavy touch, but a good tackle. But it's been brought away there by Kieran. Not the best ball. That time, ball bouncing on the hard surface inside the centre circle with Maddie Ford. Ford motoring there. Passes wide, a couple of yards infield. It's going to be an opportunity to dink it in towards Edwards. Defender defending well, but Edwards is going to come back at him. Great play, Edwards in towards Edwards. And Edwards into Edwards, and the Edwards sandwich coming off there for Seaford. Back towards the goalkeeper now, Aaron Stenning. Again, the play from Milo building from the back. Whitmore passes into the midfield, 21 gone, as the ball just being passed about, a 5-yard, 10-yard pass there forward. Sitting off here, Seaford. It's been crossed left to right again, and that's a good play. Oh, didn't quite work there for Milo, but Seaford switching off the diag balls, Dustin, really working. And Seaford, you feel that if Seaford were doing that, Milo could be in trouble, because it's Edwards all the way for me.
Yeah, I completely agree. Just misjudged the flight of the ball there, and it bounced over him. Otherwise, he was in one-on-one with the fullback and then in on the keeper. It'll be interesting if Seaford just can bring the play up a bit, come into this sort of midfield final third, ball over the top towards Edwards. I think he'd be in. Interesting play now. It's Edwards coming through the centre.
Reece Edwards playing it, a little bit of a run, passing it, takes a heavy touch and ball rolls away from him. But Milo in the green, as we say, shooting left to right, 22.5 gone. Still goalless, live on SCFL TV. Home of the Crouch. It's still goalless as the ball in the centre of defence, about 5-10 yards away from the edge of the penalty area now, passing it about as Stenning will make a run, and again that diag ball, that's a great ball, great knock down the wing, and there's danger here as Stenning making a run. Back it goes, first time cross in towards Kieran as the high foot came in, cleared away by the host. Going to be picked up here in the middle, is it by Milo? No. Deflected clearance, and now there's danger. He looked up there, the player, for the hosts, and pings it wide. Is he going to keep it in? No, he's not. But again, if Seaford could get the ball down that little bit quicker, Milo could be in a little bit of danger.
Yeah, Seaford looking dangerous on the counter attacks. They're getting their heads up early, looking for that final ball, but it's just not quite there. I think when it lands, I think they could be in, because their front three are breaking very quickly.
Here we go, pressure starting to come again from Seaford. First time we've seen that, it was Holland putting the pressure on. It's now early, little pass in towards Anisu Samasi. Passed away, Lee early, in towards Michael Gold. A pass across from left to right. Seems to be all coming down the wings at the moment. Very open. And again, there's an opportunity here, is there? No, instead coming down the middle, switching it up. Passes one tackle, passes two. A passes into the centre. 24 gone. In towards Samasi. He did well to just shift the ball off, let it bounce. And the defender there in a little bit of a 2 and 8, but he did well. Shouldered on there by Kieran and chested on by Jack Marriott. Gives the ball away. Halfway line. It's now with Seaford. 10-yard pass. Oh, miscontrolled it. And it's now Milo keeping the ball in just. Jack Stenning in towards Samasi. Goes down. That's an easy free kick. And the battle of the eights. And Dart now there is going to have a little word with the referee. I can see why Smash is a little bit upset, but he's just one of those. He's entitled to go for the ball. Don't really feel the referee needs to have a word there. Just get on with the game. Doesn't need to slow it down. Just crack on with it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it was a little talking to. Referees just said no more on the whistle there.
It is going to be free kick. Jack Whitmore. 25 gone. Little run for Samasi. He wanted it early, and unfortunately, Whitmore did not spot him. Ball in the middle, just outside the centre circle. Passing left to right. Michael Gould seeing a lot of the ball from Milo on the halfway line. Passing forward. This is again good play. That's not it. Whoa.
Yellow now.
What's your view on that one, Dustin? I'm going to play devil's advocate and say I don't think it was a free kick. What was your view?
I think he took the ball down quite well there. I think it was a free kick. He came from behind. Didn't get the ball, so it's got to be a free kick, really, doesn't it? And it's another dangerous opportunity for Milo to get the ball into the Seaford box.
Yeah, the big lads from the back coming forward, and it is going to be Jack Whitmore. Not to be confused with the Portsmouth player, Jack Watmore, of course. It is going to be Whitmore floating it in, back post opportunity, and Milo headed across. Play there, scrubby handball. Got to be penalty. Stonewall penalty for me. Controlled it with his hand. It bounced on the pitch, and unfortunately, the player got his hand out. It's a penalty for me. Referee's giving it. Pretty easy, that one. We can see it from here. Everyone went up on the bench to our left. It's a penalty.
Yeah, clear penalty there as well. And I mean, if he missed it, there was Milo players queuing up behind him anyway to knock the ball into an empty net as the Seaford keeper Webb had come out to try and challenge for the header. So it's going to be...
It's going to be an opportunity here for Milo. It's Whitmore. He's going to have the opportunity here. Whitmore, save for the keeper, great save. What a save there by Webb. Webby there, brilliant save, springing across to his right, and it's a missed penalty for Milo.
Yeah, fantastic save there from Jack Webb. Great dive, read the play early, made a fantastic save. Bench behind us.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it's sack worse there, lads. That is a little bit naughty. Don't think it's a red, possibly a yellow, but that's a little bit naughty. I think that isn't needed.
I think that's a bit of frustration there from Milo from the penalty miss. Went in a bit late and a bit unlucky there for Seaford, because if they'd have got past this challenge, they would have been through onto goal with a few players breaking up the pitch.
It's Whitmore that's gone into the book.
Getting a talking to there.
Milo manager's not really happy with that one, to be honest with you. But I've got to say, I do think that one was worth a yellow card there, Dustin.
Yeah, I agree. Bit of frustration, as I said, from the penalty, and they were looking like they were going to be breaking up down the pitch. So he's going to have to watch himself. They've got a few tricky, fast players, Seaford, in the attack, so he's going to have to watch himself for the remainder of the game.
So floated in, header away there by Milo, back to goal. Of course, Milo missing that penalty. Jack Whitmore a couple of moments ago. Now challenge is starting to go in, and the referee has got to be very careful here that he doesn't start to lose control. Needs to get a grip of this because that's about 2 or 3 challenges in the last 2 or 3 minutes, and it's all stemmed from that missed penalty, isn't it? It really livened the game up. It was a bit of a malaise. All of a sudden, great save from Webb has sprung the game into life, and that save was one for the cameras. He'll be watching that again.
I completely agree. Yeah, we'll definitely be saving that one for the highlight reel. So ball floated into the box there towards the back post.
Headed there, good clearance away. Milo with the opportunity, but Seaford first to the ball, clip of the ankles, and that's going to be Callum Edwards, is it? He's going to pick it up. Seaford first to the ball again, and now Seaford starting to get into the game. Samasi loses out in the midfield battle with the battle of the eights. Dart now hasn't seen too much of the ball, and it's been given away. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul on Marriott, and this is going to be a yellow card. And we don't have the stats of the fouls, but I imagine they're in double figures, starting to get a little bit silly, a little bit needless, and absolutely pointless.
Yeah, challenges definitely flying in these last few minutes. I think both teams, both captains need to have a bit of a word with their players, get the composure, start to knock the ball around again. It's just getting a bit reckless from both teams.
Yellow card there for the Seaford Town player.
Captain, isn't he?
That's Dart now, we believe, that's gone into the book. Sure, you at home will see who it is. Joys of live, we don't get to know quite who that was, but I think it was Dart now that's gone into the book. We'll get that confirmed. So flicked on, and Kieran's going to chase this down. It was Dart now who went into the book on 29 minutes. It's still goalless, but Milo have missed that penalty, of course. So Dart now into the book, 29 minutes. That is going to be a throw-in to Milo.
Early on it.
Yeah, early winning the throw-in. Early with the early throw-in back towards the defence are now in midfield. Loose pass, and Milo stretch 3-on-1. He's got to make the challenge. He has. That's a brilliant challenge, but it's still broken. Callum Edwards. Great pass 1. Edwards, opportunity. Pass 2. Still Edwards. Great save by the keeper. Edwards into Reese Edwards. And that time it was a brilliant save. Aaron Stenning, best chance that Seaford have had, but it all stemmed from the 3-on-1 breakaway. And Michael Gould at the back for Milo held it up. That was a brilliant save. Jack Webb, Aaron Stenning was equal to it in the Milo goal.
Yeah, I think without that save, that's definitely 1-0. Fantastic play from Callum Edwards. Loved the way he dropped his shoulder there coming inside.
Great throw opportunity here. Seaford almost back to goal and still tussling, still kept in. It was Powell. And the ball not out for Milo. Shot comes in. It's a goal. Oh, what a goal that is. What a goal. Edge of the penalty area. And what a goal. And what a celebration. One for the cameras. And Sean Skipper. Well, Skipper there with the goal. What a goal that is. Seaford under the cost for the opening part of the game. But Skipper with the goal. What a goal. Absolutely nothing the keeper could do. Milo missing that penalty. It was one of those. Hits it. It's in. 1-0 Dustin.
Yeah, top draw strike. Top of the net. Fantastic. Opened up the game a bit there. What a goal from Skipper. And he celebrated in true style in front of the cameras with a fantastic salmon dive. Definitely going to be doing the rounds on Twitter this evening, I think.
He's all over Twitter on that one, I'm telling you now. 32 gone, and Sean Skipper has given Seaford Town the lead. Absolutely wonderful goal, and football well and truly back for the hosts. Sean Skipper giving them the lead. Milo have had the better of the ball and have had the penalty. They've missed it. They've started to switch off and now starting to give the ball away. So Marcy struggling to keep it, and Milo, they were the better side for the opening 20 minutes. Past 10, it's all been Seaford, Dustin.
Yeah, all been Seaford. I think that penalty definitely got them a bit rattled. It's been all Seaford. They've had a few chances. Fantastic save a few minutes ago from the Milo keeper Stenning. Otherwise, it could have been 2-0, and they've taken their their chances well, and they're 1-0 up Seaford now. Let's see if they can, from the throw in.
Yeah, long throw, and Seaford not able to get it in. It's been cut out, and again, Samasi seen a lot of the action, speaking to him before the game, and I think I described him as a midfield maestro. Seen a lot of the ball, Samasi, in midfield, but at the moment, Seaford leading through that goal. You talked about Stenning in the Milo goal. There was nothing he could do with that strike. Top of the net, and a brilliant goal. Not a bad celebration either.
No, yeah, I think the celebration matched the goal, definitely. As you said, the keeper just couldn't do anything. Just watched the goal, watched the ball sail into the net above him.
Great switch on there by Dartnell for Seaford. Just outside the centre circle, ping forward. It's got to be dealt with there. He did look offside there. Looked like he was coming from an offside position. Matt Ford, but not been given. And we play on. About 12 minutes to go until half-time. Live on Seaford Town FC TV in association with your instant replay. And don't forget, all Seaford home games available on this YouTube channel. The 24th against Bexhill is the next fixture. And that'll be myself leading commentary for that one. If it's anything like this game, it'll be a good one. Edge of the penalty area, closed down, appeals for hands from the manager. Never in a million years. But all of a sudden, Kieran's got the opportunity to break. He's gone past one, great play forward. And it's an opportunity here for Marriott, but keeper edge of the penalty area, coming out quickly. But Milo have still got that pace. They haven't changed their tactics so much. And Seaford have got to be careful they don't switch off, as they are going to be punished.
Yeah, they've just got to wait for that good opportunity there. Kieran looks explosive when he gets on the ball. He drops his shoulder. He can beat a player. I think he's looking very dangerous, as they are on both wings. Sanusi coming early to pick up the ball.
Opportunity, middle of the park. Again, Milo's passing now, starting to go astray. Might be in the back. Referee says no, and we play on inside the centre circle with Reece Edwards. Long ball forward, and again another free kick. You're looking puzzled, Dustin. Talk me through that one, because I can't.
Not sure. I think that might have been a high foot there by the Seaford Town player. Honestly, I was looking at the ball, so I didn't catch that one.
Free kick been given, and as we said earlier, Seaford have got to be careful. Got to say, Milo, 10 to go, obviously needing a goal. Yeah. The closer it gets to half-time, the more you imagine that Seaford are just going to sit back a little bit and be happy with what they've got. Yeah,
I think Seaford will be happy to take this 1-0 lead into half-time now. Milo putting the big guys back from defence, putting them up for this free kick, hoping one of them can get on the end of it.
Nobody forward. Milo pinging it inside the penalty area, back post, and the keeper going in there. There was a bit of a coming together. That might have been a little bit naughty. You're calling it a tussle. I'm calling it a fair challenge. He's entitled to go for the ball there. I can understand why Whitmore's getting grief, but the ball's there to be won. I understand why the keeper's upset, but it was more the other players that are upset. The manager's not happy. I thought it was fair game. Yeah,
I think that was fair for him to go. He had his eyes on the ball 100%, so that's all you can't say any fairer than that. I think the Seaford Town.
Oh, he's done well here. Edwards has nicked the ball. Milo in trouble. Pass one, pass two. Edwards still going, goes down. That's not a penalty. Never a penalty. Never a penalty. He was looking for that. He was going down.
He did well to beat the players just coming up to that though, but then that was a bit soft.
You say soft, I say no penalty. It is Milo bringing the ball away. 36 minutes, 1-0 it is to Seaford. Goal 31 minutes, Sean Skipper. And of course you'll be able to watch this game all over again. The highlights available on this YouTube channel going forward. So now with Whitmore at the back. Middle of Milo's half, but this time a tempo too slow for Milo, and you can see Milo sideways passing. They just need to go forward.
They got attacking men queuing up, making fantastic runs there. Number 10, again, just not getting picked out. It's that final ball that's really letting Milo down.
It's just that final pass. The runs is excellent. The passing not quite so brilliant. That's not the best pass, but Milo again not able to get to it. Seaford from the back on this left wing, switch left to right. Holland pinging the ball. That is a great ball by Holland. Opportunity here. Seaford, can they make it two? Edge of the penalty area, back in towards Pout, but the ball is out, and it's now with, that's a free kick. Whitmore going to ground, coming to grief, and it's going to be a free kick. The Milo manager shouting instructions, got there. The Seaford Town player did well, did really well there. Ben Whitmore's on the yellow, but he's going on here. Whitmore, pass one, still going, Whitmore, got an opportunity, Whitmore, oh, what a goal! Whitmore, pass one, pass two. If the first one was fun for the cameras, the second one was even better. What a goal there. Apologies if you could hear what the Seaford Town players behind me thought of that. Wow, what a goal. Whitmore there. Oh, brilliant. Holland. He's left him for dead, and what a goal that was there. 2-0 to Seaford, and Milo haven't got an answer.
No, that's exactly what they wouldn't have wished for, but coming up to half-time. It's a fantastic goal there from Seaford number 6, Matt Holland. Weaved inside, ducked in on his right shoulder, came in on his left, and then straight over the goalkeeper's head. Absolutely fantastic goal. Perfect view for us in a commentary position here as well, right behind the player and the run into the goal. Fantastic. Only a few minutes now until half-time, so...
38 played, Dustin. 2 absolute crackers to welcome us back. I was feeling honoured to be able to bring you this game for commentary, and I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying this. This is absolutely brilliant. Seaford Town 2, Milo 0. Milo controlling the game for 20, 25 minutes, but then Seaford had that penalty saved, of course, Milo. Yeah. Webb saving it, and that has completely turned the game on its head. And Milo look a completely different side. This could be 3 or 4 now. So Marcy has been shrugged off, and that's good play. He's doing well here. Matt Ford. Ford broke down in the middle. Got to be careful. Giving the ball away there. Good little one-touch football. Wide it goes. It's Zach Kieran now with the opportunity, 39 gone. Kieran gets held up, did very well outside the penalty area. He's got 2 for company. They're putting some numbers on him. Good play though, up towards Craig Stevens. Stevens held up, and well, there was no social distancing there. They were getting in a bit of a cuddle, and there's a nip at the ankles, and obviously no social distancing there.
No social distancing.
On the balance of play, although Milo had the opening 20 minutes, since that penalty was saved, it's been all Seaford. And Milo at the moment running out of ideas, and if they can get to half-time at 2-0, they still might have a chance. 3, it could possibly be game over. But Seaford still pressing, looking for that killer third goal. Crosses in towards the goalkeeper. No pressure there. And it's going to be Stenning, who just rises like a salmon and just comes and claims that one calmly. 5 to go. Live on Seaford Town FC TV in association with your instant replay. And that one is going to need a replay with 2 goals. Absolutely cracking goals that have given Seaford a 2-goal lead. It's Zach Kieran passing the ball wide. Down the wing it goes. And again, they've got the opportunity down the wings, but the passing just hasn't really come off for them.
No, it's the final ball that's letting them down, definitely. Good build-up play there from Milo, but that final ball's just lacking. Bit too straight, and it's a wet, slippery surface, so the ball skids on a bit more than they might be used to.
It's got to be perfect on this pitch, isn't it? It's skiddy, hasn't been played on for a long time, and to be fair, Milo do look a good side down the wings, but it's that final pass in the final third that's letting them down.
Yeah, it's the final ball. The runs are there, definitely. They're front 3. They're making good runs, darting in, dropping the shoulders, cutting the defenders inside, but they're just not being found.
Kick's been taken by the goalkeeper there for Seaford, and little push as the ball goes out on the far side. Milo have the throw midway inside their own half. Throw in quickly taken to the penalty area. 42 gone. It's rolled across, and Gould has done well in defence. Just plays the ball out. About 3.5 maybe left. Oh, whoa! That is naughty. That is naughty, and that is what we know as an NYC mandatory yellow card.
Yeah, cleaned him out there. To be fair to the Milo player there, he had a bit of a roll, but he got back up quickly, didn't make too much of a meal of it. It's what we like to see.
It was a little bit naughty and a little bit late, but we get on with it. It's 10 that's gone into the book. That's Billy Powell. And for an interesting game, actually, got to say, there's been 3 yellow cards in a game that hasn't actually been that dirty.
No, yeah, I agree there. The challenge is to get the yellow cards. I think they're worthy of yellow cards, though. They're quite late, taking the players from the side or behind. Oh, Milo lost the ball.
They've won it again, though. They've done well there, Dustin, to get themselves out of jail. Just outside the centre circle, ball pops, and again, ping down the wing, and again, it's that final third. If we can see it, the managers can see it, and the team talk in the stand here at half-time is interesting. It's a good job that the mics are going to be switched off at half-time.
Yeah, I think we know what we'd be saying if we were the Milo managers. Just looking for that final ball. Good build-up play. Defence has been fairly solid. It's just when the goals have been conceded, they've been lacking. It's been sort of one-on-one, and they've just been taken past. But they've looked decent in defence. Just as you said, final ball in attack.
Seaford going to have the opportunity to launch this ball from the centre of defence. It's a throw-in on that far side. 44 in the game played, just under 2 left of this half. Flicked to the middle there by Pout. High in the middle, and again Milo picking it up. Have got to really, you feel, get a goal before half time, but Seaford looking to keep them out. In the middle it goes up towards Kieran. Again, ball in the final third, not good for Milo. Flicked forward, ball bouncing. It's another late challenge, and Billy Pout catching the player there. Pout's on the yellow card, and I've got to say, that was borderline yellow for me.
Yeah, I think he got away with one then. If that was a little bit higher, maybe. Fair play to the Milo player, though. Didn't make too much of it, or, as you said, could have been a sending off there.
It's a good job that the Milo player did not make a meal of it, or else we could have been looking 10 against 11. It's still all a complement of players, 22 on the pitch, enjoying this game, although for Seaford they're enjoying it a lot more. They're leading 2-0. Oh, that's another late challenge on Samarsi, and he's looking at the referee, the Seaford manager telling him to get up. Got to say, I thought that was a free kick, but he didn't seem to make too much of it.
Edwards in the centre.
Edwards playing the ball wide. Good play here, Seaford. He's offside. I'm not sure about that one, I'll be honest. It looked like he came from in front of the player, but obviously the assistant referee bang in line. Been an interesting game for the officials, and they've got, I would say, most things right, to be fair. A good game so far from the officials.
Yeah, good game so far away from the officials. Referees have been kept busy. Linesmen been kept busy as well, but again, dubious on that decision. Might have been interesting with VAR to have a look at that.
The joys of commentary in non-league is we don't get to see the replays, just to let you know. It's still 2-0 here as we roll into the 45th minute. It's played forward. Again, that ball, again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, the final third. It's broken down for Milo. If they can get that final third pass sorted, they're going to be in behind Seaford multiple times. Yeah,
I think exactly that. They're looking for the final balls from defence over to the attacking play. I think what they need to look for is to take the ball into transitions through to the midfield, and then make that final ball from midfield to get the angles right, which are just not happening at the moment. And Seaford have looked quite comfortable in defence.
You can't imagine there's going to be too long left. Referee is checking his watch. Still playing on, headed away there by the Seaford defender. You imagine just maybe one final chance here. It's a different ball coming in. It's going to be Milo throwing it in. Referee is checking his watch. Still playing on, and Milo giving the ball away, and all of a sudden Seaford have the opportunity to break. Pass wide, it's Edwards tackled, and all of a sudden Milo have the opportunity early. Did well there. Gets the ball wide into Stanning. Danger here for the host. Stanning inside the penalty area. Can't dive in. The host defender, Stanning, just disappears from our view, but a good tackle there by the Seaford Town defender. Did very well to get back at him. It's now Lee Early in the final stages of this first half. Milo, you feel, really need a goal. This would be a perfect time. Early, deep cross, got to be cleared away. Has been cleared away. Not that time it hasn't been, and it's now with Stenning. Tackled, and it is going to be kept in. Good play here. Milo ending strongly, back post, completely unmarked. Great save by by Webb, and the penalty save was good. That could be more crucial, you feel, because if that had gone in, Milo really back in the game. Great save by Webb, but that's what happens when you're switched off. He was completely unmarked at the far post.
Yeah, I feel like he should have done a bit better there. That would have made the half-time team talk from both sides actually completely different.
There we go, half time here on Seaford Town FC. Seaford Town 2, Milo 0. We'll be back with full second half commentary live on Seaford Town FC TV in association with your instant replay.
so you can hear stuff. What's wrong with that? Just so we won't have commentary for the second bit. Right, how are we?
Yep, I'm on it.
What do you reckon, Tom? Do you want it switched off of internal? Back to... What was it on? Manual, yeah? Sorry, what audio? Yeah, it's on that. Can we? Can we do something? Can't get up here. On top of a stand. Can you let me know when done, boys? Richard, will you be able to explain, please?
Afternoon, apologies, we've got some sound issues down at the ground, and so we're going to bring you as much of the atmosphere of the game and the commentary as we can from the studio. So thank you to the lads trying down there. We'll still try and keep them on board if we can, but welcome to the game, and team sheets are making their way through to me, so we'll also try and keep up to speed with names and numbers as well. So hopefully it's all going to be coming together for you soon, but at the moment we're sitting nicely on this 2-0 lead, and so let's be pleased with that. So Seaford pretty much settled in the second half, really, the way they've been playing so far. Nice little ball down the line, trying to find, but the first touch wasn't quite there. So Milo clear again, back to the keeper, and they start to build. Thank you for all of you joining the stream today, supporting Seaford. Really appreciate it. The players who watch this back later, they'll see your little comments on the channel as well. So give them all a shout out if you can. Really appreciate you watching, and we will try and still bring you a bit of atmosphere from the ground as the game goes on. Milo need to get back into the game. Next goal. Sounds like a cliche, and
yeah,
it is.
That
it's the important
broken.
one.
Yeah.
Milo, steady. Trying to switch the play. They go back. Willing to take their time, Milo. Just build slowly, but it's broken. Down the play already. Oh, well in there, Seaford. Weird numbers. So we go again. Alex Saunders. Nice ball in, looking for the run at the back. It was Callum Edwards, but the keeper is in there and he clears it up nicely. Milo looking to get the ball down the line. Sean Skipper done really well there, and that's good defending from George Oliodi. And Milo give away the free kick. So with 30 minutes left to go, Seaford chance to get their foot on the ball and just settle a little bit. Big shout out to PRW Brickwork Contractors. Thank you for sponsoring the stream today. And Century Funding. Without these guys, the club doesn't exist and these games don't go on. So a big shout out to them. Thank you. And a big shout out to you, the adoring fans watching on today, cheering on the lads virtually. Waiting until you can get out there again and be pitch side. Those days are coming, Boris tells me. It's going to be happening soon. Seaford build again. Want to play football. Oh, there's all ball in behind, but the keeper, sweeper keeper comes and clears. Well played, Aaron Stenning. But now with Alex Saunders going back, backing himself down the line. And pull it across. He's got anybody there? Good defending from Milo. Oh, coming in near post, couldn't quite get on it. Billy Pout, but it's fallen. Oh, keeper's done really well now. Billy Pout, 3-0. Billy Pout, excellent play there. Just hanging around, waiting for it. Billy Pout. makes it 3 on 60 minutes. And that, I reckon, wraps the game up. A lot of time to come. He salutes the bench. Puts the Alice band back on. Well played, Billy Pelt. A yellow card and a goal, so Billy Pelt is collecting the day. We're still working, trying to get the lads down on the pitch side on the comms for you, but in the meantime, looking forward to taking you through to the end of this game if need be. And that's Jamie Bucket, 17, that's just come into the fold. I think he's replaced Billy Pelt. So Milo go again. And well in, well defended. Saunders comes up. Oh, and a little snip afterwards there from skipper. Ball in, oh, and that's really well defended there. Really well played, Dan Pollard, but it was short and skipper there that caused the problems at the beginning, but really well played there. Dan Pollard, excellent bit of defending. Taking the ball away, concedes the corner. We keep the pressure going. Corner the Milo. Chance to get back into this game immediately after that third goal. Nice little flick in there. Saunders, he's got to hold on to those. Matt Ford misses it well, but we come away. Ball over the top. Oh, they're looking for the runner. Reece Edwards, he was going to be through. Your money was on Edwards at that point. Harry Furnell for Milo. That Kieran plays well. Dropping deeper now and trying to dictate. Jack Whitmore. Ball over the top. It wasn't going anywhere. And out it goes. Jack Webb and goal. You just saw there from that wide shot, the crouch. It's nestled in the South Downs. It's a lovely little setting. Look at that, eh? Doesn't get much better. And once the blue skies come out, they're promised as well. And there, look at the background there as you look down to the cliffs and the sea. Absolutely gorgeous place this. What better place to play football? Apart from possibly the south of Spain, Italy, or somewhere it's really sunny. That aside, it's looking great. All down the line. Edwards unable to get on top of it. Milo, Ben Whitmore brings it out. Milo have been good at pushing, but the final ball hasn't been there, or is Seaford's defending that much superior? That's the question. Good saves as well. Part of it, Harry Furnell, done well there. Little 1-2 comes back to Furnell, but straight at Jack Webb. And Jack Webb calmly takes his time, slows it right down. That was a good 1-2 with Furnell and Carl Gillingham. Go again. Well, just put it back in. And Benicio Sisimaye there. Can't bring it down. And we come away with Callum Edwards looking for the run down the line there of Matt Ford. Doing well, holds it up, looking for support. He's gone back, he's got support. Coming inside. Man on was the shout there for Jamie Bucket. It's Bucket, I wonder if that's Bouquet. I wonder if he's a Bouquet as well. That's another story. Referee says a little bit of afters. And he's going to have a word with Jamie Bucket. Can't have gone through life as Bucket. Must have been Bouquet, mustn't he? But not a Hyacinth, a Jamie. And he's getting the yellow for that. That was an age coming from the ref. But Jamie Bucket has picked up a yellow card. So Milo, 24 minutes to go. No real urgency at the moment. Still playing their possession game and hoping it's going to come their way, but Craig Stevens back to Michael Gold. Gould again. Goes down the line. Well, Edwards. Ben Whitmore. Once his centre-back partner. Goes long. Well met there. Well got up Harry Furnell, but the flick on, nobody was running off it. And I think he was hoping Carl Gillingham was going to be involved a bit more. Callum Edwards. Lee Early concedes the throw. Those you just, oh, well played there. Matt Ford, but he goes all the way back to Bucket. Bucket goes wide, looking for the run of Skipper, which Reece Edwards there. He goes all the way back. And Bucket again looks to split it, but over adventurous with that pass. And Milo will try and come again, but the pressure on the ball all the time. And there, Matt Holland. Delicate lad is Matt, has to wear gloves on these cold days. He's waiting for the summer. Away to free kick, and Milo will go possession-based football. No real. Well, Seaford will just be happy just sit here and let them do this. Whitmore. No movement in front of him. Doesn't work, and that's well played. Alex Saunders, and across. George Oliodi, very firm in the ball, in there. Milo claimed the free kick, but Oliodi was just firm. Sean Skipper, scorer of the first goal, will try and clear it from his corner. So the scorers today, Skipper, Holland, and Pounce before he was replaced by Bucket. Pushed back by Whitmore. Skipper clears again. And Callum Edwards can't put his foot on it to hold it up. There's Janch, Matt Ford getting in the game, just slows it down. All the way back to Chris Grant. All down the line, but always hopeful, and Michael Gould. Oh, clears it back to Aaron Stenning, but he's not able to clear that up. So corner ball, Seaford. So opportunity to add last 20 minutes. Near post, going to flick on. Oh, missed it. Overhead for there from Matt Ford, but he wins another corner from it. Wide. Oh, Callum Edwards. It opened up in front of him. He saw that, but that's a good ball back. That post, and he's not going to miss that. Chris Grant puts it in, but offside with the ball that came back. I thought Callum Edwards, all his Christmas is going to come at once there with that volley. That was going to go viral, but unfortunately he did not connect. Well, it come again. This is Mayu. But Reece Edwards got a little bit of it, but they take it quick. That's good pressure on the ball there from Chris Grant. And good running back there, Callum Edwards clears it. Now he's looking in front of him for players to make a run. He's got Matt Ford down the line. Oh, he's carrying on himself. He fancies this. Now gives the Ford. Ford comes inside. He had Reece Edwards, but he goes back. And Chris Grant. Matt Holland goes forward again. And we've got a substitution, so we've got 12 is coming on, which is Connor Gardner-Lowe is coming on, and he is going to replace Milo. Also going to bring on Ian Brennan. And Connor Gardner-Lowe is coming on for somebody who's not run off anywhere near us. That's the problem with losing the lads down on the touchline, but Ian Brennan, we might see who he's coming on for. Make his mark. But no, so we won't bring you those subs because the players didn't come off anywhere near us. All right, there we go. Thank you, Reese Edwards. So it was, and there's a substitution for you for Seaford. Connor Gardner-Lowe is on, and Reese Edwards is off. Good to build again. Bucket goes wide, looking for the run of Saunders. Can he keep it in? He's just managed to keep it in, but concedes the throw as the crowd mingle in the back in the play park there. The crouch will be throbbing once players, families, relatives, and the crowd are all allowed back in here. And get down the line. Well cut out. Sean Skipper keeping the pressure on. Matt Ford. Chris Grant. Go again. Matt Holland. Oh. Throwing as well. The pressure stays on. Nice throw into the box. Good position. Matt Ford found himself. Ball comes across. Oh, Milo clear. Now it's going in. Oh, blocked again. Bucket tries to get back there. And Chris Grant tries to flick it in, but it goes to a Milo goal kick. As Stenin chases the ball. Very carefully keeps himself upright on the tarmac. But Milo don't seem to have any urgency. 3-0 down. And they will play it out from the back. Once again, big shout out to Century Funding and PRW Brickwork Contractors sponsoring the game today. Thank you, lads. And obviously, big shout out your Instant Replay for bringing you the live stream. Hopefully, many more to come. Edwards. It's done well there, wins it back. It's in the box. Fancies this. Can he just make an opening? It's really good defending on him, Michael Gould. But it's now come across. Gardner-Lowe, no, doesn't fall for him. And Milo, break again. And they've got to get that ball right. They haven't got numbers. And they slow it down, and they'll go and probably build from the back again. Owen Brennan. Well defended by Matt Holland. 15 minutes to go, plus any extras. Ref just asking players to calm down. And we are underway again. Milo come again. There's 2 lines of 4 in front of him there. It's really good defending, great discipline for Milo. And Connor Gardner-Lowe says, "What, ref? Surely I never touched him." But the ref says it's a free kick. So 35 yards out, right footer. Top bins is the call, but will Jack Whitmore, does he have that in his locker? Just to update you, we lost the commentary from the pitch side. Those gents will be back with us if we can get them on. If not, we'll see you through to the end. Whitmore puts it into that gap. And that's well played. And flicked over the back there. That was Dan Pollard. Really well played. Made sure no Milo players were going to profit from that at the back post. So big shout out to the commentators in the first half for bringing us really good insights into the game and the teams and the players, everything about it. But something happened at half time. If we don't bring them, we'll see you through to the end here anyway. It's fallen. Nothing happening there. Carl Gingham couldn't get anything on it, and it's going to be a Seaford goal kick, and Jack Webb will do his best to take his time. Once again, great shot of the lovely little set in here. Doesn't get much better to play football here. Look at that. Bit of a wind blowing around, nothing too serious. Stopping this Seaford march. Forward again, go on the low. He's trying to get through there, but it was cut out by Whitmore. Seaford much more quicker onto the ball than Milo. You wouldn't think it was 3-0 to Seaford. Edwards. Back to skipper Holland. First touch there. Let him down. Holland driving forward, but that time without the ball. Go back. Oh, it's fallen nicely. Saunders. Can he get a shot away? Nice ball inside. Oh, Gardner Lowe. It's pulled down on the edge of the box. And is that going to be a yellow for Gould? And the goalkeeper says, you got it completely wrong. And it's going to be a free kick. And is there no card? Aaron Stenning wasn't happy with that decision. I'm not quite sure what Conor Gardner-Lowe was meant to do when he's had his feet taken away. So, Sean Skipper, Matt Ford, Chris Grant walking away now. So it's going to be, and now we've got Alex Saunders in there as well. Saunders disappears, and I think Callum Edwards is taking this. I think his left foot top bins. I reckon he's going to go top right. Or Skipper is going to come and go top left. But I reckon Edwards likes this top right. He likes the look of it. A chance for glory, Callum. Come on. Make it 4. And he does. It takes it. It was looking good, but hit the top of the wall. So it's a Seaford corner. As we enter, just coming up the last 10 minutes. Lovely setting here, Seaford. Doing well this season as well, and is bringing you a lot more games, streaming a lot more of their games this coming week as well. So follow their social media, follow the social media and pick up on these. Make sure you have a date with your instant replay and the live streams. Oh, was that a training ground move? It probably worked better in training, otherwise I wouldn't have tried it, but unlucky there from the edge of the box. So that's going to be Jacob Ashwood coming on. And he's replacing Matt Ford. So there's Jacob Ashwood. He's going to get 10 minutes. He's been told he's got to come on properly. Quite right too. They were saying, follow the social media. More games coming this week, next week. Pick up the details for the live streams. And a big thank you to PRW Brickwork, Contractors and Century Funding, who are bringing today's game to us. And big thank you to all of you on the stream watching. Remember, they will watch it back. They will see your comments. And it's what picks them up for the next game. You're the virtual audience for them. Milo with absolutely no need to hurry at all the way they're playing. just take it really easy coming out. Holland tries to ball down the line, but wasn't picked up. And out it goes. And just keep Milo pinned in the bottom there. As Michael Gould got to try and lift these troops from the back. Let me see. No rush. The day of the Grand National. Milo, we've got some hurdles to clear here to get through. Oh, short there, well played. Saunders, ball around the back. Was he offside? Yeah, Gardner Lowe just went a little bit too early there. As always, big shout out to the officials, linesmen and referee, sorry, assistant referees and referee. Without them, the game doesn't go on. Shout out and thank you to them. Well in there, George Aliodi just getting in front. And now Chris Grant. It's Chris Grant and Jamie Bucket in the middle there, trying to dictate the play. Milo, an opportunity to come forward. They've got a man over. It's nearly cut out. Seaford, but just the pressure on the ball is enough to keep them pushed back. And Harry Furnell couldn't get the chance, and we push all the way back. And Craig Stevens goes back to the keeper. And they will probably build slowly again from the back. And Stenning goes long. Oliodi comes but doesn't get there. And now Holland clears. And this is fallen. Oh, that's really well defended there. And Stenning clears up. That's good pressure from Gardner Lowe. Seaford pick up all the 50-50s, all the 70-30s, 60-40s. Everything seems to be falling their way. And Gardner Lowe, did he manage to stay on time? Onside, he did that time. Last 6 minutes. And full. So Milo will slowly come again. Jack Whitmore, oh, well in there. Sean Skipper, he's carried on his run. But Saunders goes across and goes really adventurous, or it was a really bad cross. So Milo get the chance to break again, and that's good running back there from Jacob Ashwood. He's only been on the pitch 2 minutes, and so he should be full of running. Credit the Milo. They try and play football no matter what the score. Craig Stevens gets the ball in there, but Oliode cuts it out. And he'll go all the way back to Jack Webb as we enter the last 5 minutes. Going long, doesn't find a man. That's where we need Gardner Lowe coming to the ball, just to hold it up. Well in Ashwood. And now Dan Pollard, and he goes long down the line. Oh, and Jamie Bucket didn't like the look of that, with Whitmore coming in behind him. But Holland's coming forward. Oh, good strong run, but again, he doesn't manage to come away with the ball. But there's going to be a booking as he was pulled back. No, yeah, he is. Does he want to give him a card? He's calling a player across. It'd be nice when he comes across. Is it Gould that's going to be a yellow? Yellow for Michael Gould, and a substitution as well. And that's coming off is Sissi May, and subs. And there, Jack Marriott is off, and Finley McLean is on. So there's one of the substitutions for you. And Whittington didn't quite see what number came off for him. Oh, it was Sissi Mai, wasn't it, actually? So there's the other sub for you. Whittington for Sissi Mai. back to the game. And Seaford got the chance to add to this 3. Dan Pollard at the back, looking good on the end. Oh, it's Gardner Lowe, and he will not be happy when he watches that back. But he got in the position for it, that was the main thing. Connor did well, lost his man. He got there, but the finish wasn't quite there. More Luther Blissett than Harry Kane, but he was there, that's the main thing. Morlake will slowly build again. Gardner Lowe fancies a bit of pressure, picking up on a mistake. Morlake over the top. This is really resolute defending from Seaford, really good discipline. The 2 lines all the time, nice and solid, not letting Milo get a look in. They started the first 10 minutes really brightly, but Seaford are really kind of taken over from there. You can see the wind, playing with the wind in the second half, but 2 of those goals were in the first half from Skipper and Holland. And down the line, cleared. Holland again. Now Callum Edwards is dribbler, and he picks up the free kick again, and that was against Michael Gould, who's just been booked. So it's going to be Alex Saunders. Looking to put the ball in, looking for those runners at the back post again. And it's just a bit too heavy. Not even Sean Skipper's going to get up to that. Morlake. And pressure on the ball again, just pushing Milo back and back as we enter the last 60 seconds. And we'll try and find out what the extra is. We reckon it'll be about 2, but if we get the official nod, we'll bring that to you. Lee early tries to find it, get it out there, but Bucket's picked it up. He's happy just to take the time away down there, and he wins the throw and play Jamie. And it's going to be Matt Holland, you know, his very warm hands to put it in. Connor, Gardner Lowe, just keep the foot on the ball at the moment. Oh, everybody's missed that. And Ollie Odie, that's good pressure. Miloka through. Got to hold that run. I think he held it okay, there's no offside. There, but Jack Webb clears it up, and we're going to give you an extra 2 minutes. That's what we're thinking this end. And Jack Webb hopefully will be able to use up a good 30 seconds of that. That's it. Right. Well controlled, Gould. Oh, and he falls. Finley McLean lost the ball. Nice good run here. This is Jacob Ashwood. Does he win the corner? No, goes out for the throw to Miloke. The last little drippings of the game here. Oh, and Carl Gillingham there clears it and gives the ball back to Seaford. Doesn't find his man. Matt Holland. He'll go all the way back. And we go all the way back to Jack Webb. Was it short from Grant, but still picked up. Well played. Dan Pollard. Not able to just put her foot on it and run out this last 30 seconds at the moment. As you say, could be more. We're only guessing at that extra. Well in there, Holland. He's been pretty much a rock in this game. Nothing coming from there, apart from wasting a bit more time. Stenning goes long. Met well by skipper, and he fancies that. He saw that going in the back of the net in front of him, but didn't quite work that way, so obviously more than 2 minutes extra. So we keep running through, and there's no way through the Seaford defence. It's been pretty resolute, solid the whole game. As Jamie Bucket does really well there, and Chris Grant. And Dan Pollard brings it. Oh, little skip there from Callum Edwards. Holland, Pollard. Nobody's really worrying about that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is full time here at the Crouch. And the scores on the doors: Seaford Town Football Club 3, Myloke FC 0. And a really convincing display there from Seaford. Really pleased with what they brought to you today. And so a big shout out for you on the streams. Thank you today for being there, watching in, supporting the boys. They'll be watching it back and they'll be giving you a big pat on the back later. So thank you for that. Big shout out to PRW Brickwork Contractors and Century Funding for bringing you the stream. And obviously good selves, your instant replay. Follow the social media. There's going to be more of these coming this week. So please follow both your instant replay and Seaford Town, and we look forward to bringing you more. Thank you very much indeed. If you're backing on the Grand National, good luck.